Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with Nvidia Daily Analysis. Nvidia continues to go up and that's a good thing for all Nvidia shareholders. It's already too late. I will make this video very short. Just wanted to give you some updates. Now, let's get started. Starting with the daily summary, Nvidia opened at 146.39. It made a high 148.93. It made a low 146.17 and it closed at 148.88. That is 2.24% up. The good thing is Nvidia closed to the highest value today, 148.88 versus 148.93. So that tells that the strong momentum on Nvidia is still there. But today, not just Nvidia, most of the tech stocks were up today. As you can see, Microsoft up 1.25%, AMD 3.25%, Apple 2.14%, and Intel 4.71%. And if you take a look at S&P was up about 0.74%, Nasdaq was up about 1.51%, in Dow Jones, we see lots of volatility today, but slightly below zero. That's 0.0013%. So overall, you see that market is reacting very positively after the elections. And year to date, Nvidia, you see that is already past 200, is 209.06% up. Now let's take a look forward P for Nvidia. So forward P for Nvidia today is at 47.72, continues to go up. It's already getting there to touch 50 forward P. As I mentioned yesterday and my previous videos, the 50 forward P corresponds to 153.99 Nvidia stock price. So that's my maximum stock price before the earnings. Now let's take a look technical charts for Nvidia and try to make some assessment. You see 180-day hourly interval chart for Nvidia and also the Fibonacci levels. So as I mentioned yesterday, Nvidia has the potential to make another all-time high this week. So we see that now Nvidia has the all-time high of 149.45, including after hours. So there is a possibility tomorrow that Nvidia might touch 150. But at the same time, I have the feeling that some profit taking might happen tomorrow because last 2 days in a row, Nvidia was jumping high, probably about 7% in just 2 days. But overall trend is up until the earnings for Nvidia. So even if Nvidia takes a dip on some days, it should recover just after that. Now let's take a look Bollinger Bands for Nvidia. So as we noted yesterday that the gap between the upper band and the lower band was expanding and that's a sign of positive strong momentum, and you see that the slope continues to go up similar to this one that we saw in the past. So more potential for Nvidia to go further up in next few days. Now let's take a look at what are the other news regarding Nvidia at this point. So the very first one that says Nvidia names Alan Oshawa to board of directors. I'm not sure how significant this news is. I don't know much about this person. So kind of immaterial to me at this point. Now let's take a look. This one that says Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang predicts hyper Moore law pays for AI. Let's take a look. What is this law? So let's take a look this one. So that says the observation that the number of transistors on an integrated circuit will double every 2 years with minimal rise in cost. So same thing, I guess he's predicting about Nvidia. I guess NVIDIA CEO already mentioned about this law sometime in 2016, and still we are talking about this law in 2024. So here is what it says. While Moore's law for traditional CPU based computing is on the decline, Jensen Huang, CEO, the GPU maker, NVIDIA, told that precise, we are just on the, I don't know how to pronounce that, of a new Moore's law like curve of innovation, one that is driven by traditional CPU with accelerator kickers. So basically, he started predicting in 2016 that the next few years is about GPU. It kind of will go with the same pace what we saw about CPU in 1980s and 1990s. So it's very early stage for GPU at this point, and we might see exponential growth for GPU. I do not find anything else regarding Nvidia that we should discuss. Let's take a look at what happened with FOMC meeting today. So here are some summaries regarding the FOMC meeting. So they did the rate cut 25 basis point today. It's kind of in line with the expectation, so no surprises. Another positive notes here that says labor market conditions have generally eased and the employment rate has moved up but remains low. Another good mention here that says inflation has made a good progress towards the committee's 2% objective but remains somewhat elevated. It's kind of same statement that they repeat in every month FOMC meeting. So another mention about the inflation that says is moving substantially toward 2% target. The statement maintains language saying risks to achieving employment and inflation goals are roughly in balance. So overall, they mention good things about inflation and the labor market. So that's why you see that market reacted positively after the FOMC rate cut decision. So I guess that's all about short updates regarding Nvidia. I'm still positive on Nvidia overall. So even if it goes down on some days, so as long as it's above 150, I am happy. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.